there was a man downstairs, down in the thing, we never heard him, and he said, Peter's doing all right, Peter's doing all right down here.
Nick.
And then
Nick.
And then in the next thing, you heard heavy footsteps, and then the same man's voice said bottom shank, which is lower leg. And at the end, evidently at the end of the corridor, is where the bodies used to be, when supposedly.
And you got the bumpings to deal with.
Oh, how far, okay, right down the bottom.
Order.
Peter, the ex-curator of the museum.
I don't know.
I'm sure when I went, the guy was called Peter, and he knew everything about the place.
It had real broad,
Nathan.
sort of like country accent. And
No, this guy wasn't.
Oh,
And he'd been there years and he left.
oh. Yeah, Peter's doing all right. Peter's doing all right down here.
Anyway, right.
Nick.
Nick.
Um,
Again.
So what we'll do, we'll start with a bit of calling out and we'll try and get some responses or something, nothing banging. Cat balls seem to be the
Weather.
flavour of the month.
Weather.
I don't know if you've seen our post with the light cinema we did last week. Probably. Yeah. And cat balls are going really well and in response to questions and we've got one there, one on the table, we'll see if we can get those lighting up. K2 meter,
I've got a K, not a K2, one of these.
which is
6.
you probably want.
I was just supposed to place it over here, away from.
What is it? Okay, yeah. Oh, just like
the
a
thingy, can't remember it.
Like Rem body type, yeah.
I made that one.
You've got your laser thing as well, haven't you?
There we go.
Yeah, right, K2. So K2 for those uninitiated picks
Uphold.
up
Visual.
electromagnetic frequency. So that's why my ship's turning phones off because
Outside.
Okay, even like that. So, but we do get responses on these. And if we start asking questions and they're lighting up and they light up in answer to questions, then it's a good thing. Well, I hope it's a good thing. Like I say, cat balls, any move, any go off with movement. We've got one in the floor here.
Being.
It's not going to bother me walking around. But it will go off if you move it. They don't respond to radio frequencies or anything like that, so why they go off, I don't know. And why they go off when we ask them to go off, I don't know why. But the only thing I say about putting on the table.
It's really easy to, well, you say that.
You won't.
You won't.
Okay, so anyone scared of the dark?
Me.
Me. Right, you good?
We've just been talking about horror movies before we started, so.
Sandy.
Sandy.
Spirits, Wisbeach Castle. If you can hear me, and you know me,
Joe.
Joe.
do you want to communicate with us? If you can knock on something, touch somebody, maybe pull somebody's hair, knocking on the table would be nice, or on the floor, we'd really appreciate it.
Yet.
Come on, don't be shy. Use the energy for everybody in this room.
Only.
Don't turn that back behind.
Which button is it?
I'm not going to cry out for individual people, because I'd like you guys to pick up on names and things like that.
Emily.
What was that?
Emily.
That was strange.
Not a name I've heard before, not here.
Is there an Emily with us in the room? Could you let us know, please?
May.
Keep going.
Could you make one of the machines go off? Make the lights flash. Just to let us know you're here. We're not here to disrespect you in any way. We just want to know that you're with us.
Your hell.
Come on, spirits. On this table there are green lights. If you go near these green lights, they'll change colour. You want them to talk to us. If they change colour, we know that you're here. I promise they won't hurt you. There's also a ball in this fire grate. You can move it or go near it. It will change colour or light up.
What was that?
Use the energy from everybody in this room. Give it freely. We really, really want to hear from you tonight.
Pet.
We spoke to a lady a couple of weeks ago. And you said that you thought I liked you. Well, this is your chance now to talk to us again.
Is.
If you can do it, using these lights on the table, we'd really, really appreciate it.
Doubt.
Gemma,
Mm-hmm.
call out. Right, lady.
If there are any spirits here with us in this room, please come forward towards the table. On this table we've got some green lights. If you go near one, they start to change colour. Use our energy to make these lights change. Show us that you are here. We mean you no disrespect. We're here to learn more about you.
3.
We'd like to know that you're here, who you are. So if you can, come forward and say hello. Let us know that you are here.
If you can hear me, can you copy me? You do this. Okay, you can't do that. Can you whistle? Can you make a whistling noise? Need to bring an EM pump in this room. I've got one.
Oh, what?
An EM pump.
I've got one.
You got one on you?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not the most latest one, but does the job.
If you can turn it on.
Not anymore.
Come on, spirits, don't be shy. Come and join us, please.
Might be a bit too noisy.
It's all right. Just leave it on for a few
Devil?
Devil or scandal?
That's fine, just stand it on the table. Let's just,
It'll make it go off there, won't it?
yeah, just look at it. There you go. Spirits, on the table there's
Gives out energy.
a red light that's giving out energy that you can use. If you suck up that energy for me and use it to communicate with us.
Come on, spirits, there's loads of energy in this room. If you can show us that you're here with us.
Now try and make these lights change colour. Otherwise I'm talking to myself all night. Come on. Doesn't take much, you just need to go near them. Right, is it, I can see you all. Is there anybody here that won't go on reading? Raise your hand.
You're not going to reach it, will you?
Yeah, not
Nobody has to if you don't want to.
No, you don't have to do it. I'm just saying, if you don't, it's just so I know who doesn't want to go on. Is everybody else happy to go on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And it's kind of, I kind of have to structure the night. If everyone says no, they don't want to go on it, then I have to think of something else to do. And last time we did a human sacrifice, we got in trouble. Spirits, come on.
Can't we?
It's not good enough.
Diego?
You're going to talk to me.
Lost. Don't turn yours on,
I've got it.
Spirits, do you like the cats that walk around the house?
Quarantine.
The black cat or the tabby coloured cat? Do you like cats, spirit?
Right. What we do, SB7. What is this? Let's have one light on. Everyone shut one eye. So when you open your eyes, each one will work. He watches goat breeding or when he's anywhere, but he watches goat breeding. You've obviously seen the radio, the flicks of the radio station. Yeah. Okay, so that's what this is. It's just amplified so you can hear it.
Got to turn the volume up, Mark.
Honestly, I swear he does this every time he turns it on.
Um,
You'd think by now he'd know how to just flick it on. Every time you fiddle with it. You change the frequency.
no, I don't do. Spirits, can you hear me? Right, ignore that. That's radio station. And that. If the voice comes through, it'll be clear and it'll be over the top of everything. Spirits, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just give me a clear yes if you can hear me. You're really impressive if you can do that. Hello? Lady that spoke to us last time, are you here? Well, I've spoken to you 3 or 4 times. I don't believe you'd go anywhere else. You know how to use this. Just say hello for me. Anybody else try? Bats. No.
Spirits, do you like us coming here? Do you mind us communicating? How many spirits in the room with us, or in the castle?
Is there something you'd like to tell us? Do you think there's something we should know?
Can you tell us your name, spirit? You can draw on my energy, spirit. And tell me your name.
Yeah. I'm inconclusive about that voice.
Oh, I don't know, because then the music was coming across quite clear as well.
Yeah, it comes through just before the music every time, doesn't it?
Mm.
So, yeah,
I think it's
so I
just
think it's
radio.
radio. I don't think you're trying hard enough. Try harder. Use all the energy you can. I want to hear you. You need to shout. It needs to be something that we can understand. Right. Had a chance. Right, Ouija board. Let's try and get something going.
When was this last lived in this house?
1970 something. She, no, she moved.
1950 something.
No, 1970 something. Eyes, let's confirm my line. Oh, yeah, 1970.
It wasn't Sarah Jane or anything, was that it? No.
Well, put it this way, this house, there's no real records of who lived here. It was just a family home. Okay, it was built, all the bricks and mortar and everything came from the bishop's palace that was built on the grounds originally. Okay, so that tile floor was in the bishop's palace, part of it.
Yeah.
So anything that's here, that anything may be connected to, could come from thousands of years ago. So, but as a family home, I'm not going to tell you who lived here, but when she gave it up, she gave it to the council, and the council turned it into hospital. So it was council offices. So you think that thousands of people that work for the council may have come through this building. But you give me names of people I know that lived here, people that I know owned it, they're not being.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd also say names and same replies that we've had in previous sessions as well.
Yeah, because we have had some good stuff.
Yeah.
We have had people come up with names of people that owned it, or the name of the person that owned it. So we know who built it, and we know who owned it last.
Well, Valerie.
Not that I know of. But like I say, it's
You've got
A lot of
1,000
people
years of
do.
history.
a lot of people have this built, so I should get it all in my head really this stuff, but it was built in
You turned yours off?
Yeah, it was on there for you. That's all.
there's a plaque on the front wall.
No, the very first building was built in 10 something.
which is the original
The original
castle,
castle,
which was you say castle, it was a Norman castle. It was built in 1087. Then the Bishop's Palace was built, which is in 1478. Then Thurlow's Mansion, which is in 1656. Sorry, it's Thurlow's Mansion stuff that then used to build this. This isn't this old, 1816 this was built.
So the vaults outside, are they to do with the whatever?
They went back, I think, to the Bishop's Palace.
Bishop's Palace.
Yeah. And people come up with all sorts of things of what they were.
Yeah.
And all they were they're all part of they go under most of Wisbeach, like this side of Wisbeach.
Yeah, there's tunnels, isn't there?
Yeah. It's basically stuff from just where they're moving stuff around town that came out the dock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
must have
they
been
are.
spoken, mustn't it? With the Ribbon.
No.
It wasn't.
They were, well, I don't see why, because they're so big.
Yeah.
You couldn't build them in secret.
Yeah.
So people would have known they were there.
It was quite common, especially in the period of sort of Black Plague and whatnot, that people
Yeah.
believed that there was bad air up and around.
So they did
So
go
So
in
they
cities
got
like
down.
Cambridge,
Yeah.
Peterborough, they built a lot of underground tunnel systems
Yeah.
to get around to
Yeah.
stay away from the bad air of
Yeah.
the population above.
Yeah.
So most likely that would have been when they would have been used the most
Yeah.
in that sort of trial time.
So it would have been close to the river.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
yeah. But
If
as
you
say,
go
for transport,
to down, where's the Institute? Can't think of the road.
I don't know. I've never been.
We used to have the Paranormal Institute in Wisbeach. That has got tunnels under it, but they'd all been blocked off. But the shop over the road, you go in there, and you can go down in the tunnels in there,
Yeah.
in the art gallery. So they're still there, and but they excavated these ones. Because they just fill it with silt, they get so wet in there.
Yeah.
And they've dug down quite a way, so you can walk in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stand up in there, but Torquay can't. But I mean, it's filled up with silt, so I don't know how deep they actually go down. But it's like a
the original
well
floor
down.
level was about 4 or 5 feet lower than
Yeah.
where it is now.
It does flood round here though, because I used to live round here in the 70s and
Yeah,
it used to flood then.
yeah. So even now, as the rains come, it gets kind of boggy and marshy down there.
Yeah.
Still, all the chalk builds up, and the bottom it just builds up. So we're actually quite lucky tonight because we thought it might be closed this evening, but you're all going to get your adventure down there.
Yeah, it's not that bad down there today.
Good. Right, Ouija board.
Volunteers, who would like to go on the Ouija board?
Come on. Come on.
Look, this one who sat really close, that's why I sat in the house. I'd be second.
I've only ever known one bad thing happen. No, I've never known anything bad happen on a
That was
Ouija
only when
board.
it set itself
You
on
don't
fire.
say the bad things until afterwards.
Move my chair into your computer.
What, join in, you can do.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll leave
You
it
don't
to
have to.
No, that's
we,
fine.
we can do it again.
If you'd like to have a go, feel free.
Yeah, come in.
Shuffle up.
Yeah.
How are
You guys want to join in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so I'll tell you what, if you want to come and sit right here, I was just joining in for numbers.
I want at least 5 fingers on the board.
Yeah. So are you two joining in as well?
Oh, I'll come on then.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I think then we'll
5
go
each. Right, I will explain. The glass is not going to move on its own. That's the first thing. If it did, we wouldn't put our fingers on it and we just sit and watch it roll around the board. It's not going to happen. So the energy from you guys, you need to be sucking up, the ghostly or the spirit needs to be sucking up your energy to use you to push that thing around the board. If you feel it moving, go with it. Don't try and stop it. Don't push it. Okay?
So the best thing you can do
As
is
a
try and
collective-
gently rest your finger
Yeah,
on the
but
glass.
as a collective, you need to push it, okay? So, keep your fingers off the board, but keep your fingers on the glass, just gently, not too hard because you'll stop it from moving. one of you needs to take control of it, or at least take control of the board. So, like you're my go-to guy for this.
Right.
Okay. So start off just by
We'll
moving.
move it, but we can go clockwise
Yeah.
and build the energy up in the glass.
Yeah.
There we go. We've
Catwalk
just had a
moving.
catwalk going off, guys. There's
Oh,
all
yes.
I mean, it's not, we can all push it and actually take it round.
Do you want to use your green light, Mark?
It's not-
Not really.
It's not very slidey glass on this board.
No.
So you've got to sort of put your energy into your fingers and... Spirits in the room. We're building up the energy on the glass for you.
Yeah. Oh, I said to you.
It's really stuck, isn't it?
I don't have problems with it.
That is really... Whether
It might be damp. Does it feel damp? It's been very.
if you can take over, Spirit, you can start going faster and faster while we build up the energy. It's not a very smooth ball though, is it?
No.
The beach ball don't really smooth itself.
At least then we'll know though if it's been.
Come on, Spirits, join us on the board, please. Draw on our energy as well. We're trying to build it up for you. So is anyone with us on the board at the moment? We can go to yes first, please. Who is yes?
See, that's the trick.
Right there. There, and it's yes is this side, no that side. So if you're with us, you can take it to the yes, please. Draw on our energy, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Draw on our energy. Well, yes. It's here.
Right. Show the spirits where the words are yes and no.
Right.
Right.
Move it over there, shall we?
Yeah. Spirit will take it to the yes. So yes answers, obviously. And we'll show you where the no is. Right across the other side. The no. If we go back to the centre after each question, ready for the next question. So, would you like to go to hello to let us know you're here? Which is up the top here. And then back to the centre. So, are there any spirits with us at the moment? If you can go to, if you can let us know, please.
Tell us your name. Do you want us to be here?
Do you mind us being here?
It's a bit colder here. Yeah? Yeah.
It's getting colder.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's because of the door, but you feel it.
I just heard a noise.
Keep calling out.
Spirit, are you making the gentleman's finger cold? If you could let us know, please.
You didn't go out there?
No, we just went to the toilet.
You were shouting out there?
There's a bunch of kids out there.
Oh, okay, that's probably right.
They were playing in the marketplace.
Can you move it again? Move it around.
Yes, if we go to the, where the letters are, so we do right big circles, it can reach. Sorry. Come on, Spirit, we're going to build up the energy.
Spirit, while you're building your energy up, was it you that lit the ball up on the cross? If it was, can you do it again for me, please?
Oh, no, it's too. It's not flat. Right. Yeah, I'm going to use glass balls. Come on, Spirit, join in, bring it up there. Getting energy in the glass for you. If you can take over when you're ready.
Make the glass stop.
How many spirits in the room with us, please? You can go to the number.
Keeps going over there when it stops, doesn't it?
How many spirits in the room with us, please? You can go to the number.
Tell us your name.
Can you take it back to the centre, please?
Is it moving?
A little bit.
I don't know where it could. It's hard to tell on the board because it's a sticky board. Well, it seems sticky. Could you give us the initial of your first name, please? So, it's like mottled, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You normally having trouble, or is it normally good board?
Yeah, never had a problem with
Just me then, yeah, sorry.
Should have bought your furniture polish.
I've never had anything that nobly broken.
Textured then.
It's into action.
Like someone says.
It's got,
The weekend activities are not.
you still Jack Daniels on it, it takes the colouring out of it. There's somewhere around there, it's a bit faded.
Spell out your name.
Come on, spirits. You know how to use this. There's certainly one spirit that inhabits this castle that I know knows how to use it. And we always tell you off for using it. But I'm going to let you use it tonight. I need something.
So we've got S, E,
P.
Is he what?
P.
Yeah, keep going.
Come on, continue.
If it spells complete nonsense, I know who it is.
Next
on.
letter, please.
Seth. So your name is Seth, is it? Come on.
Any more?
Go.
Any more spirit? Come on, draw their energy.
Come on. Who's messing
So is
around?
S-E-P correct?
So to the spirit on the board, did you used to live here?
S-P-O.
Back to the centre, please. S-E-P-O. Next letter.
U. U. Is it N, is it? Oh, yeah.
Well, U's over here.
Easily done, it doesn't let you.
I'm dyslexic, so So is it S-P?
E.
S-E-P-O-U-U-O-N. U. And
N.
No, not for November.
S-E-P-O-N.
N for not a U. Back to the centre, please, Spirit. Can you go back to the centre, please? Thank you very much. I know it takes a lot of energy. If you can carry on going for us, please.
Ask him,
Ask some questions, maybe.
ask him, you need to know who you're dealing with, okay? So are you dealing with a child or an adult? Are you dealing with a male?
You want me to say this?
If you want.
Right, are you an adult? If you are, go to yes.
Yes. Back to the centre, please.
Now interpret, right, so you've got an adult, but if you was an adult from...
Can you spell your name?
If you're an adult from 1600, you couldn't spell your name on this board.
Right, okay.
N.
Oh, hang on.
N.
Yeah, but is it going to in the middle there, as in no? N-O-P.
Could be.
Is it going to the no there?
No. It wasn't too much.
What is your age? Yeah, I've got numbers on it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us your age, please? No.
What's that going to the end?
Yeah, it's going to between the N and the no.
It's possible that see, you can interpret S-E-P-H-O-N as Stephen. Imagine a child writing it that can't spell his name.
What's his name, Steve?
Is your name Stephen?
Okay, it's not sure.
You've also got to remember that throughout history, the further back in history you go, the less people there were that were able to spell.
Spell, read, write, a lot of... You see, you're using... Even from sort of 1600s, you wouldn't have understood the letters on that board.
What is it, male, female? Do we know this?
Plus the language, yeah, like you said, like the language has changed over the years as well. So the letters that we have now aren't necessarily the letters they would have had back then. So it's changed throughout time.
Move the glass if you're a female.
Move the glass if you're male.
Sometimes it's just better to have a board with a yes and a no on it. And
Just
that's it.
ask very simple
Yeah.
questions.
Move the glass in a circle. No.
Back to the centre, please.
Why the kitchen?
Go to the person you want to speak to. Move the glass to the person you want to communicate with.
Then back to the centre, please.
My hands are freezing.
There you go, you ask a question.
Spirit. We're going to move the glass to what you might interpret as yay. Yes. Back to the centre. And we're going to take it to nay. Thank you. Back to the centre, please. So, if you're male, go to yay. Thank you. Back to the centre. Do you understand me now?
So you know when everyone's flight
Don't you
flight
go.
mode,
Yeah.
there's
Back to the
the phone
centre.
off,
Yeah.
even though it was on flight mode, and there's a
Do you know your numbers?
Steve, it's a group, it's a rugby group.
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe coincidence, you know.
He's read your message.
Do you know what year it is? If you can move the glass to the year. As in 1600 for 1600? Was you born in the 1600s? Yay or nay? No. Back to the centre, please. Were you born in the 1700s? No. Was it earlier? 1400s? So you want to take note of what years I asked?
40s, 50s, what was it, 1900s?
No, we get to try 1900.
1900s?
Try 18 and 19.
Back to the centre, please.
20th century.
So was it 1800s? Starting from 1 and an 8. Yay or nay? When I borrow my fingers?
Was you born in the 20th century?
Go to yay or nay to answer us, please. I think that's nearly guess. Back to this centre, please. Hang on, was that? That was a 9. Hang on. What's that? What's
It
that?
was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's 9, wasn't it? 7, 8, 9.
Was you born in 1910?